Hello and welcome. I'm Tony Robertson, and you are watching the grand final edition of Tony Talk. So, as we gather for this particular edition, we acknowledge that the football finals, which are part of our festivity over the next week in the AFL and the NRL, are games that are played on the lands of First Nations peoples across this country. We acknowledge their sovereignty and we pay respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. During this Tony Talk, I'd like to invite you to join me in supporting one of my favourite communities in Australia during the footy season, and that is Lash, Australia. And during this football finals season, we are running the Lash Australia Footy Fundraiser. For those of you that may not have heard of Lash Australia, we are part of an international federation of communities sharing life with people with and without intellectual disability. And here in my hometown of Brisbane, we have two communities in Carina and Morningside, as well as other members who live across the suburb, living independently. We welcome you to learn more about us online, and there's a link down there to tell you about our community. Your generosity to our community allows us to provide services to people with a disability. And you'll see there some of the services we provide that encourage people and enable people with a disability to have full active participation in their community. So there's a Lash Australia website where you can go and make a donation, and you can choose to donate to a particular community in Australia or to our community in Zimbabwe, with which we are partnered to provide support to vulnerable communities overseas. We also invite you to consider supporting My Giving Circle, which is a philanthropic activity where Lash Australia is eligible to receive part of the bucket of money that is available each year through My Giving Circle. And this one you can either donate or even make a vote. Every time you vote, each week even, you boost the chances of Lash Australia to receive part of the funding that's provided by My Giving Circle. So as you're celebrating the footy and the finals, I ask you to consider including a small donation or an active vote for Lash Australia that will enable us to continue our work with people living with disability. We also want to say thank you to the many supporters we have across Australia. You can get in touch with Greg Smith, who is our fundraising champion, and Greg will be able to assist you with any questions you have, or if you'd like to have a fundraising activity in your local community, either during the footy finals or beyond. Greg's the man to help you with that. So I ask you to consider your generosity and your celebrations during this footy final season. As usual, if you wish to know what I'm up about and out and about, here are a few of the sites where I'm active on social media, where you can learn more about communities like Lash, activities I'm involved in, and all sorts of things that are happening to build a community of compassion and to active community of justice making. Okay, I hope all that is worth looking at and following. I will put this on a YouTube clip with the links for you to follow through. Thanks for watching, and may the best team win. Gee, I hope it's the Demons. Anyway, next year, maybe next year it'll be the Cats. But enjoy the footy finals, and please consider supporting Lash Australia as you celebrate with your friends and family.